Welcome to this installation video. We'll be looking at setting up roles and privileges. There's three parts to the installation process. First there's the Excel add-in, then there's the BI reports that need to be installed on the cloud instance, and then the end users need the appropriate privileges. It's this last one, roles and privileges, that we'll be looking at today. Prerequisites, you just need to be able to create and update privileges and roles in your instance. And of course, a copy of the end user guide from More4apps. So in a brief summary of what we need to do, there's three simple steps you need to create your roles and privileges. One, we need to create the role. We recommend you do this, use a custom role, not a seeded role. Second, you need to add your function security policies to the role. Now these function security policies you want to tie tightly to the integrators that the end user is using. And finally, you need to assign the users to the role you've created. So why the custom role? Well, there's some real benefits around it. There's tight alignment to the user's job function, so the role is for the job they're using. It's easy to control and assign different users to that role, and avoids seeded roles, as the seeded roles may change from time to time. So let's go and create a custom role. From the Tools menu, we choose the Security Console. We're going to create our role here for the Finance module. You could create a role down at the integrator level, for example, for Accounts Payable. These roles you should really create per integrator at minimum. So we name our role and we give it a role code, and we choose the role category, Finance, Job Roles. Let's take a quick look at the privilege list for your different modules with More4apps. These are assigned and defined per integrator. So if we have a look at the chart there on the right out of the user guide, you can see a whole list of different privileges required for payables invoices. The last two are required for all the products. So these are required for every single More4apps product. Now you may ask, what's the idea behind a flex field and a CRM privilege? The flex field one there is just really to get lists of values from value sets out of Oracle, and the last one is providing us with our create and update mode options, which enable them to be multilingual if we choose something that Oracle already provides in the form of a list of values. The user guides will also include information on why the privileges are required, so please refer to the user guide for more information in this area. Now let's take a look at assigning some privileges to our custom role. We'll be using the Finance module as our example, and we'll be looking at AP. So we go back to the user guide and we go down to the privileges section and we look at the privileges for implementation. And this is the list that's required for the Finance module. So if you're wanting to use all the different features, you need to install all the different privileges. So you simply copy and paste the privilege back into Oracle, and then just add the privilege to the role. And you repeat this process for each privilege that's required. Simply copy and paste, and add the privilege to the role. Now that we've completed adding the privileges to the role, let's go and add the users to the role. So it's quite simply add users. We select the different usernames that we're after. So here's our first user, Brian, and add the user to the role. And then we just keep adding additional users to this role. Now we've completed adding the users, we can just check out the summary, and we can confirm the steps that we've taken place here. You can see we've added 10 policies, and it's as simple as that. We've created our custom role with the privileges and the users assigned. Now you can verify that your users are set up correctly. Here we'll just click on the users button, enter in our user Sally, and we can check the roles. And if we scroll down, you'll see the More4apps Finance module has been applied.